Say that again.
Just said that I need to stop drinking because my body doesn't like it, but my brain does. So does that mean there's 3 of me inside of me? If I can separate myself from my head and my body. Who's this third person talking?
I'm a little concerned.
Well, it's a valid thought. Like if I was my brain, then I don't think I could distinguish myself from my brain, right?
I guess so.
Ugh. Cornell poisoned me.
No.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand.
Just around the corner from Port Escondido, we find ourselves in familiar territory, the small fishing village of Agua Verde. Just as the name suggests, the water is in fact green. Nutrient dense, you can witness fish, dolphin, whales, sharks, and rays, all visiting from time to time. This morning, the water was mostly flat, so we jumped in the dinghy for a ride to the outer coves of the bay. We jetted around and spent time peering into the water. Before we knew it, we had gotten lost in the birds, fish, and the cliffs up ahead. We wander along the rocks looking for anything interesting. We almost forgot we had friends waiting for us to guide them to the painted hands. We zoom back and meet up with our group. Water bottles in hand, lubed up with sunscreen, we set off. Right out of the anchorage is a steep climb up in loose rocks. We made it to the top and we wandered down the other side. We pass the family cemetery, and it isn't long before we come through the oasis of palm trees. There's a little freshwater spring feeding this oasis, and we travel through, bugs and all.
think they're over here. I don't know where they are.
Well, this is quite the cave, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the view.
Somewhere there's hand paintings. Somewhere. Oh, they're right there. Came all this way for that.
All that way for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Whole bunch of handprints.
You all right?
I am. The vultures are waiting for me. Maybe they're waiting for you. Good morning! Bright and early with the sun. And this is how you drink coffee on a boat.
7 in the morning. It's pretty early for us. And we are motoring out of San Juanico. No wind. For some reason there is this...
San Juanico?
Oh, I'm sorry. Agua Verde. We were motoring out of Agua Verde. See, that's why I don't do mornings. I don't even know where I'm at. And I don't know what happened last night, but there was this northeast swell that's rolling into this anchorage, which makes it really rolly. We didn't have any wind last night. I don't know where this came from, but it's making for a rough little motor out. We got another mile or so to go, and we can get this thing on our quarter, behind our mast. It'll be a little more comfortable then. Hopefully some wind picks up today, so we can raise our sails. We've had our spinnaker pole for a while now. We've hardly ever used it, and we just set it to pull out our headsail. The sea state's kind of crappy right now. It's like really rolly, and we only had maybe 10 knots of wind or something, so the headsail was just collapsing on us. But now she's flying great. This is the first time we've ever really done it. I think we got it set up pretty good. We got our topping lift, we got our forward guy, our aft guy. We gained a knot and a half of speed because it's no longer collapsing. And it's quiet now, which is always amazing. Quiet is always good. Pretty exciting stuff though. We are in training for our Pacific crossing. We don't do a lot of downwind sailing for some reason. We always seem to sail upwind. But downwind's not bad. We can figure out how to get rid of this roll.
It worked fine since the crossing, like running down the coast here, and now today, like as soon as I managed to turn it on a couple times, it go on, but then once I pressed auto to start driving, it just shut itself right off. Over.
Must not like any more wind than like 10 knots.
No, I've used it in more wind than this. Over.
Just giving you a hard time. I actually wish we had a little bit more wind to make it worth rolling around out here.
Yeah, we're definitely rolling a little bit here and there. Every now and then we get a pretty good snap in the sail because of the way the roll and like the boat moves over the wave. Over.
Yeah, I'm glad we put our pole out. That whole snapping gets old. The noise just bothers me after a while. Jessica was looking at you. You guys were rolling pretty good. She's like, "Do we roll that bad?"
I'm looking at you now. Yeah, you look like you're rolling pretty good too. Over.
So this downwind sailing with a headsail only on a pole, it's like the laziest way we've ever sailed. It's kind of nice. Wish should have been doing this a long time ago. Like, this is easy peasy.
Even I'm relaxed.
You don't have to worry about accidentally jibing. No preventer on the main. Yeah. I don't even feel like we're sailing. I don't even know what we're doing right now. The boat's moving, but we haven't done anything to it all day. Pretty nice. You wouldn't know it, but we're actually into about 20 knots of wind right now. Going downwind. There's what, a 3 to 4 foot swell. You know, they're 4 seconds apart. Pretty standard Sea of Cortez stuff here. Little sloppy seas. And we're just chugging right along. Sorry, we're both kind of cold. We don't know from where. We haven't been around that many people, but stuffy nose, snot, you know the deal. Sore throat. And this one, she's been sick for like 8 days now.
What are you talking about? I'm fine. I don't have any germs. It's you. You have the germs. Mine are gone now. I have been sick for a long time. It's stupid.
She gave me all her cooties. Freaking grilled cooties. And she gave me these cooties. She hasn't even kissed me in like a week. It's like the sea of celibacy around here. And I still got sick.
I hear a lot of whining going on. A lot of whining. But seriously, we've been out for 2 years, 2.5 years, and we have not been sick. Not one person that we've been around has had any sort of symptoms of anything.
Anyways, we thought we were going to new anchorage today, which is always exciting. Because the whole way back down the sea, we've been kind of hitting the highlights, the spots we knew. This is our last time passing through this area. We may be bailing on it, we're not sure. We're with a buddy boat. We're gonna let him decide if this anchorage is rolly or not. I don't think it's gonna be rolly, but everyone's got their own level of roll. I think Jessica and I put up with a lot more than we probably should. You know, maybe because we're just young and dumb still. We haven't quite experienced enough rolling to care.
That's an effort boat that's inside there. We're gonna keep going. Okay, we already seen the whales today, 3 of them. They're all on the starboard more. Look starboard once you're going by the lighthouse, and you'll see them flowing down there. Over.
Okay, I guess we are on our way to Salinas then. We'll see you guys in, what, 3 more hours or so?
Yeah, I would guess it's about 2.5, 3 hours, you betcha. Over.
Alright, well thanks for the heads up on the whales. We were confused for a little bit because all of a sudden we seen 3 boats around here.
Yeah, I think it's a rental that's in the bay there. He didn't have a sail up, and now he's got a sail up, so I don't know what he's exactly doing. Over.
Yeah, I was curious why you were in there and your sails were still flogging around.
No, it wasn't me. They'll be flogging a little later today. I go around the other point. Over.
Don't flog them too much. Hey, Jessica and I have decided that downwind sailing with a pulled out headsail is like the laziest way to ever sail.
Yeah, if you have an autopilot, I guess it is.
Hey, I've hand-steered for a couple hours today just to, you know, just to say I could do it.
Yeah, no, it was a pretty nice, easy run today, that's for sure, so far anyways. Like you said, it could have been a couple more knots, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm cruising probably 5.2, 5.8 in that range. How about you? Over?
Yeah, we're about 5.5. I don't know why you keep pulling away from me, but if I wasn't so lazy, I'd put out my mainsail and do wing on wing and catch you.
That's okay. Maybe I'll furl in a little bit and get you going a little. Over?
Are you saying I need a handicap?
No, not at all. You're a much better sailor than me, so I better get back up on deck because who knows where we might see you up to make that. Over.
She's pulling crazy Ivans, huh?
You ain't gonna be going past you the other way in a minute. Okay? Over.
That's one way to let us catch up. Let Jeannie steer for a while.
You bet. Now he's getting it back to 1.6.
1-6. That was funny.
All right, Salinas bound. 3 more hours. Headed back to familiar territory, which is fine. There's something to be said about that as well. I actually was kind of looking forward to a new anchorage, but it'll be fine. We've been through this channel many times, so there's nothing here we haven't really saw.
Seen?
Seen. Onward, let's go.